Leo, Sun Leo, Moon Leo rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. I got the fan blowing. It's a little hot here today. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to cover that mid-season of Gemini that follows hot on the heels of that eclipse that just happened up there in Sagittarius, your fellow air sign, in your house of fun, creativity, romance, children. So let's see what we have for you. So this is going to be for June 6th through June 20th. I'm doing the 9-card spread with this cute little deck that I just purchased. I love it so much. It's called the Garden Dragon. If you have a small child that really wants to have a deck, I highly recommend this one. It's very kid-friendly. It's just flat-out fun. Here we go. Your overall energy is the grape. The grape jelly dragon, childlike. There we go. Perfect, perfect. So what does eclipse do, right? In case you didn't happen to see the eclipse video. The eclipse is all about, because it was a lunar eclipse, it's about releasing on the inner plane a long-held belief that's holding you back from manifesting in this arena. And so this creativity, this is about you starting to let your inner child out to play, to start being creative again. Fire signs have really had a really tough time with the whole world shutting down. I think worse than any of the other signs. Followed hot on the heels by the air signs. But the fire signs have really been taking it on the chin. And so here's an opportunity to maybe get to travel again, to go have some fun, to release your creativity, or maybe, you know, just let some energy out. Oh, so past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, action. I will clarify. And your overall energy here in the heart space is guarded. So yes, opening up your heart space and allowing yourself to have fun again, to find the creativity, the romance, the joy. I just heard joy big time. So your sign is actually kind of the third chakra is that self-empowerment. It's the creative. It's the solar plexus. So see, it's the sun. So to me, that's like your chakra. Like everybody doesn't get a chakra, but you do. Of course you do, right? You're Leo. You deserve that. And so when your heart space is all closed up, I feel like you're letting your energy be sucked out by a situation around you. And so with this energy, if you allow this Sagittarius eclipse to release whatever it is, this feeling, this, you know, I don't know if it's frustration or if it's resentment or whatever it is that's keeping you from having the fun and the joy in your life, that would be good work. And so here in the area of what you've been trying to figure out, we have the radish dragon, and it says there that it is about growth. And so you've been feeling stagnant, you've been feeling stuck, you've been feeling locked down, like really trapped. To me, when I see this, all I'm seeing is the Tower card, not the Tower card in the tarot, but in the Lenormand, where it's like this, like it's this high walls around you, like you can't get out. I'm help, I'm trapped in this place and I can't get out. I want to run, I want to play, I want to skip, but they've stuck me up here like I'm Rapunzel and I can't get out. I'm waving the flag, somebody come and rescue me. That's what it feels like. Oh my gosh, Leah, I'm so sorry. All right, so how do you transform this? Well, it's this prosperity. And so to me, this means that you start thinking about actively visualizing what you want your life to be like. What do you want it to be like, and help to manifest it that way. Allow yourself to get into flow with spirit. Oh, look how cute this is. So, Peapod Dragon, it says organize. Okay, so I just got this other image, and what I just saw was an artist that is standing in front of a blank canvas, and they have like the messiest space to work in. Oh my gosh. And I think they can't, it was like stacks of stuff and art books and materials and everything all around them, and they're standing in this little space and they're trying to paint, but how can your creativity flow in such a mess? And so if you are feeling stuck and stagnant and lack of creativity, whether it's about writing a book or if it's about maybe planning to travel, whatever it is, whatever is going on, you need to organize something in order to move your life forward, in order to increase the prosperity in your life and to allow for the growth. And so what can you eliminate? What can you clean out, actually physically clutter, clear out of your life? Because doing that actually shifts and changes the energy around, so that you can get outside. And also, all right, so when my kids were little, you know how housework never ends. You really can, and especially when they're like, a couple of them were under 5, and it was just, so what I did was I organized my cleaning schedule, and so 2 days a week I cleaned the bathrooms, and then I was free to go out and play. 2 days a week I cleaned the kitchen, and then I was free to go out and play. One day I deep cleaned the living room, dining room, and then I was free to go out and play. So my house was never totally clean, but I had an organized cleaning schedule, and so my house was never filthy, right? I mean, there was stuff everywhere, but I never felt like I was stuck there. I could get out and play. So sometimes maybe it's a tweaking and organizing of your schedule, whether it is, you've got a bunch of stuff in your inbox and you need to clear some of that out so that you have space to think or work on what you want. Whatever it is, organization is what you're going to be thinking about moving forward. In the recent past, you've been, okay, I know a few Leos, and this is exactly how they've been feeling. Super low energy, like I am trapped. I'm so trapped. Sorry, Leo. Okay, in the future, we have place, which is the broccoli dragon. And this is about, in your heart space, knowing where it is you belong. Like either physically where you belong, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So wherever it is that you've been feeling so trapped, part of feeling like you belong there is going to be organizing your life, letting the fun in. Oh, wow. The mushroom dragon. In the area of obstacles, it's illusion. Wow. Okay, I just heard you have to face the truth of a situation. Oh. So there's some kind of a situation for some of you that it wasn't going anywhere. And so releasing that, and this could be a relationship because this is the 5th house of relationship. Like stuff was not working there. Like you were really trapped in the situation. So where in your heart do you feel at home? Maybe you were living with someone and now you have to move out, and so you have to organize and plan to where you're going to move because this doesn't feel like home anymore, and I need to feel at home. I need to feel comfortable. Where do I belong in this world? Where is it that but the transformation brings out prosperity in your life. I just really want you to focus on that. So, there was a situation, I feel like you were like, is this growing? Is this going anywhere? Is there anything happening here? And you were really worried about the lack of energy. Now, for others of you, it could be the other way around, that you were wondering, is anything happening here? Are we going anywhere? Is this where I belong? And the truth of the situation is that the answer could be yes, but let's just see what we have for action here. See, you have rewards. So whatever the decision is, whatever the actual truth is, and I don't really know. I feel like it actually feels like both things here. I feel both, and they're pretty equally weighted. And so I know that really sounds like I'm hedging my bet, and I'm really sorry about that. But you have so many other things going on in your chart, Sagittarius, right? So Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius moon, those are 3 important things, right? But your moon and your rising, and they're rarely all 3 in the same spot. And so other things can be influencing at different times. But this eclipse happened, so you're Leo. Have I been calling you Sagittarius? Okay, Okay, so if you are involved with the Sagittarius, this is significant because all right, so Leo, this was happening at 15 degrees of Sagittarius in your romance sector. That is a powerful degree of change. That is the halfway point through the degree, and things shift and they change. So for some of you, it's shifting and changing away from a relationship because it's an illusion. It was not what you wanted. For others of you, someone is coming into a realization, but here we've got this boundaries card. And so either you have been keeping your heart in the current situation, you're so locked in place. Wow, God, the nose is itching. Okay, we have goals. We have the blueberry dragon. Okay, so reward goals. Let's see what that illusion was about. That, really is confusing me. It is in the past, though, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you know what that's about. So, opening yourself up to the flow of abundance of the universe, using I am statements to, I am prosperity, I am abundance, I am whatever it is, will help to yield the rewards. The space, what I don't like is when I see that you're guarded in the heart space, because then that makes it hard for the universe to be able to talk to you, to communicate with you, to open you up to the flow. And I think if you're feeling like you got to stay up here in your headspace and be all organized and I need to control everything, that you're not letting the inner child out, and maybe a little chaos. Maybe that's what I saw when I saw that chaos in there. Maybe that means that a little chaos is more creative than being all tightly controlled, or it's the other way around. You need to take control. But let's just see what, okay, so, we had 4 that came out. So, look what came out, our friend the Tower. So, protection, security, locked in place, authority, a higher perspective, oh gosh, and secrets, and confusion, and an anchor. An anchor is stability. I think that there was a situation that you thought was really secure and safe, that this is good where it is, and everything was not what you thought, because we have the clouds, and the clouds are totally about illusion because of some kind of secrets that came out. I think that there's an awakening from all this, like whatever this situation is. And so now it's time for you to start focusing on, maybe you do need to guard your heart. So maybe that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you went in there a little too childlike and into the situation without focusing on what it was that you needed. So where do you belong? What do you need to do in the organized to get there, the goals? There is a reward happening right now, though. So the reward is interesting. So first off, I just heard treat yourself. So if you've been, grinding it out, what can you do? Even if it's something small, what would make you feel like you got some kind of a reward out of this? Do something nice for yourself. So we have the Wren. I love the Wren. It says, be bold and confident and use all of your resources to create your dreams. The rewards, all of your resources. So look around and see, what do you already have? This helps you, when you start counting your blessings and you start recognizing what you have, that helps you to feel more abundant, and that brings in prosperity. So look at your resources and how can you use them? How can you organize them in a different manner that will help you to reach your goal, this place where you feel comfortable? So it could be work, it could be, the relationship, it could be a creative project, but look around. What do you already have that you can work with from where you are? Oh, wow, you have the Condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. That's, wow. Okay. And the last one is the Blackbird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Your personal ability to create your life or be creative in your life, whatever it is that you want to create and manifest for yourself, creativity, that solar plexus, that creation energy. If you haven't done anything creative in a while, then do something creative to get it flowing. And so by that, I mean, maybe you want to create a new business, but you can't seem to get it off the ground or figure it out or whatever. Then that's a good time to get out the coloring book and the crayons and just color for a little while, because what it does is it activates the creation energy inside of you, literally. And it's kind of relaxing and fun. And it doesn't take that long. It's just, 30 minutes or an hour out of your time, but maybe stepping away from what you're trying to think about and just concentrate on that. That opens up the flow of creativity and allows you to start thinking along the direction that you need to go. Be prepared that you might get a download of information while doing that. Okay. So it says, have faith. Have faith. Oh, listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. Okay, so first off, have faith in where you're going, but this guarded thing, I think they're saying don't be so guarded. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said, but you need to listen with a loving heart. And so listening to yourself, listening to others. So often people say and do things because they're being triggered. And then everybody's just here learning lessons. And so sometimes taking this higher perspective, stepping back from that and saying, okay, but why did they do that? Why would you do that? But not in a mean way, with, in your heart going, okay, why would they do that? What is the reason for that? Because oftentimes the why is, okay, for me personally, I think the why, when you can really get to the root of a problem and really explain so many things, and then you're like, oh, now I know what to do. Now I know how to move forward with this situation. So the why is so much more important than what they did. You did. Okay, so look, you have abundance. You have rewards, goals, prosperity, being organized, and figuring out where you're going. You have abundance flowing to you. It says prepare yourself for incoming abundance. That's that, getting organized and seeing what you already have and how can you utilize it in a way that really works for you. So release any mental blocks you may have. Okay, so let's see, when is this coming out? Oh, this is coming out in time. This is great. All right. So this is coming out the week before. This will come out before that eclipse energy. So for your full moon eclipse activation project, get out the coloring book and crayons. Do some kind of creative thing. Are you someone who likes to knit or sew or whatever? Do something creative so that you can unblock the flow of creativity. Because look, you've got so much coming your way. You have abundance, prosperity, rewards, goals. You just need to get yourself organized. But that's coming up in the future. Right now in the action spot, it's about doing something to open the flow of abundance. So have a little fun with your inner child, your grape jelly dragon. Hey, maybe what you do is you just make yourself a peanut butter jelly sandwich, pour yourself a glass of milk, and go sit out on a swing. I don't know. What works for you, you figure it out, but have some fun with it and step away from the problem and let yourself have some fun, and then the answers will come to you. I really believe that. All right, Leo, you take care. I will see you back here next week, and we'll cover the next 2 weeks. But right now, go have some fun, and I mean that with all my heart. Go have some fun. All right, we'll talk soon. Take care.